Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Beauty on a Budget. My name is Heather and today is Tuesday, September 9th of 2025. So I already did a quick shopping haul already this morning, and then I was going through my vinyls and one of them was empty. So I don't know, like when you buy secondhand stuff and it says all sales final, you never know what they're going to do about it. But I had my receipt and I said I was just here yesterday, and I said I always double check, or I try to, but I had a stack of vinyls. I had about 15. I narrowed it down to 9 yesterday. So yeah. So I went in this morning and they said sure I could just exchange, because I always double check. So the lady said, she's like, well, we can, just do an exchange. So she's like, you're gonna, for one LP for another LP. So I was there. Before I went, I called my mom and asked if she wanted to go shopping. So I spent the afternoon shopping with my mom too. So I got 4 vinyls, but I only had to pay for 3 because the one would have been yesterday's. So the vinyls I got today is this one. So double, making sure, yes, both are in here. It is double. And so this is the original motion picture soundtrack recording of Fiddler on the Roof. So it's the 2 album set, and I love these, like when they get the pictures of scenes from the movies or the show or whatever. Got that one, and it's also available on 8-track. That I find funny. Now I just have to figure out where to find the years on these, because I don't know where to find the years. Sometimes they're obvious, sometimes they're not. I got this one here, and it's the Jack Benny Show. Now this one actually has a sticker with a stamp that says December 6, 1984 on it. And so this Jack Benny Show is the king of radio comedy, exactly as heard on NBC June 18th, 1939, and on CBS April 9th, 1950. So you've got 2 complete of his radio programs, which I thought was just be kind of really fun to listen to. And then I got this one here, and it's the double feature. So it's the Silver Screen Soundtrack Series. This is the 2 all-time great soundtrack recordings. So the one is Fred Astaire's Damsel in Distress, and Fred Astaire's The Sky's the Limit. And so I know this one, A Damsel in Distress, it is. Yes, the music in it is by George Gershwin. So I mean, I have a few 30s to 50s, actors, actresses, and musicians that I do know and stuff I like. So I'm going to say I have seen A Damsel in Distress. I have never seen or heard of The Sky's the Limit. Now, I may have seen it, just didn't know what it was called. So I will definitely love to listen to these. So this one, The Damsel in Distress, is from 1937, and Sky's the Limit is from 1943. So these are just going to be, really interesting to be able to hear and listen to them when they're recorded in those years. And then, of course, I had to get this one. And this is the Family Library of Great Music, and this one is Chopin. And so when I was looking at this, because I always double check. I don't know why yesterday I missed the one. That's okay. I always make sure that the record that's in here is the one that's supposed to be. And there is a little book in here, and it has his life and time, so 1810 to 1849. So that's just going to be, like a fun thing to read, to know the history of, the musicians. So these were all $6 each. And I did find this. I did open it. It was 75 cents for this little thing. So it says it's a music dictation book. So that's if you're writing, like your music sheets. Am I holding it upside down? No. Okay. Music. And then it has this blank paper here, so you're you can separate between songs, or you can write stuff down. But I remember working on these type of things when I was learning to play the violin and the clarinet way back in like elementary. So yeah, I just thought, you know, it'd be kind of a neat thing to have. It doesn't have a year on these. I'm kind of sad that they just don't put years on some of these little notebooks. But on the very back has all the musical signs in common use. So that's kind of neat. And in there, the other thing here is just what I'd seen was this back cover with all the different musicians, but I'm trying to think, composers. That's what I'm trying to think. So this is another Convensory music writing pad, and I'm going to say it's been about half used, which is fine because I don't really need to use these. But it's got, you know, it explains to you about how to write or how to use these for your sheet music, and then it has, like I said, all the composers here, and then on the back it has a list of names worth remembering, and so it's got all of them and their years and their main pieces. So I think this would just be one of those really interesting things just to have. And then I saw some comics. Now I'm going to say I prefer DC to Marvel, but these are all Marvel, but they're all older comics. So this was $1, and this is, I don't know, Squadron Supreme. This is the Marvel 25th anniversary, and this was from 1986. This is $2 for this one. This is Conan, and this was from, I remember I saw the year on here. Why can't I see it now? 1982 or 83. I don't know. It's got a couple different dates down here. 82, 83. I've got the Excalibur. This was $2, and the date on this one is 1989. Fallen Angels. I'm going to say I don't know this one at all, but the back says 1987. The West Coast Avenger. So this was $1, and it says this was. It's always so hard to find when they always put them in different spots. Now, 1988. $1 for Mark Hazard Merrick. And this was 1987. I love when they write the dates right up here, so you're not trying to find the dates. And this one is a Murder Stalks Nomad Dressed to Kill for $1. And this was 1993. And the last one, this was $2, The New Mutants. And this was 88 or 89? 1989. So, you know, a couple bucks for some comics. So today I bought 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 comics between $1 and $2 each. The little pack of the music sheets, those were 75 cents each, and the 3 records or vinyls at $6 each. So my total was $29.75. And then I will say today happened to be, I was talking with my mom, today happened to be Senior's Day. So it was the first whatever day of the month. Was it Tuesday? Because it's the first Tuesday of the month they were open or something, however they do it anyway. So today was Senior's Day, so my mom was with me, so I saved 25%, so I saved $7.44. So my total was $22.31, and then $1.12 for GST. Rounding for pennies, it was a $23.45. And then we did go to the mall. I'll just do this. So my receipt, I'll just do this and this. Okay, I'll just do the Marshalls first, even though Marshalls was our last stop. I found a box of the Haley's matcha. It's Japanese tea. Just 1 second. Sorry, just my neighbor's got a work truck out there, so just brought her in. It's so much easier. So this was the Haley's matcha. Where's the English? Japanese pure matcha and Ceylon Sentra. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. With the lemongrass. So you get 25 tea bags for $4.99, and then because it is a food product, there's no GST. I'm just gonna find where it opens because I like to see what the teas always look like. So yeah, just a little basic tea bag. Sometimes it's hard to tell if you're getting tea bags or loose tea, and sometimes I forget to read that, but yes, these are the tea bags. And I like my Japanese matcha teas. Okay, and then we were at the dollar store. So I'm just gonna pull this stuff out because if I don't do this, I'm gonna knock everything down. And I've got a glass little thing here. That's what I'm looking for. I've got tin cans and glass in the same bag. That's not a good idea. But okay. So I had bought one of these and I've used it a few times and I love it. So this was $4 and it's for the oil spray. So you fill it up with your own favorite oil. And then you can just spray to mist your pans, like to oil or grease your pans. And it's just, so much nicer. Oh, it's got something on this lid. I thought I got the one that was the best one. That's okay. It's from the dollar store. Lid's got a little crack right there or something. That's okay. It's not like it's not going to get cracked at my house. But yeah, so for $4 for this little spray bottle, and then you just fill it up with your own oil. Like right now the one I've got is vegetable oil, but I prefer olive oil, but I'm kind of out of oils. So I thought if I buy a second one, then I can have one labeled olive oil and one labeled other oil. And then I saw these. I've never seen these before, these little mini trellis. It's a 2-pack and they were $1.50 each, so 4 cute little mini trellises just for your little mini planters. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with them yet, but never seen them before. They're just so cute. So $1.50 each. They only had 2 packs left, so I grabbed the 2 packs. I did need a couple garbage bags for the bathroom garbage, so I got one is lavender and one is ocean breeze. So $1.50 and you're getting 25 bags. They have the other ones that are basically the same size, kind of, trying to read this measurements on here. You get 10 for the same price only because they have the handles that you can tie. So when you get the handles, you lose, quite a bit of, what you can actually, the amount of bag that you get. So I do the ones without the handles, so I get the packs of 25. And then I also bought, I saw these little cans of tuna. So I grabbed 6 of them. I was only going to buy 4, but then I thought, no, I'll grab I'll grab 2 more. So these are $1.25 each. So I found the spicy Thai chili and they have the lemon pepper. So it's just your tuna with some flavoring in it. And then I found this little pack of these crackers here. It was $1.25 for these vegetable crackers. And you get 6 little individually packaged crackers. Because I was just going to buy 4 of these. And then I saw this came in a pack of 6. And I thought, no, I'll buy this for my daughter for kind of her lunch kind of thing. Especially on the days when she's got to go to school and then after school she goes straight to work. So then she's got a little snack. I'll buy it the first time to see if she likes the idea. If not, then they'll be mine. But if she likes the idea, then she can kind of buy it herself. And I also found a pack of the chocolate fudge Pop-Tarts. Now these, I don't remember how much they were. I just grabbed them and threw them in. And they were $3 for this box. It's not like my daughter can't buy her own, but just I like to buy a few treats around the house. So I thought I'd buy her these. So I think that was everything. Yes. And then because I didn't have the bag, I had to pay 34 cents for this reusable bag. So my total was $22.09 and then 52 cents for GST. So rounding for pennies, my it was $22.60. So that is everything I got today. So again, I just want to say thank you so much to everybody who subscribes to my channels and watches my videos, and I will see you in the next ones. Bye.